Joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mihalich following the team's 85-75 loss to Belmont in the championship game of the Naismith Memorial Tip-Off Tournament. Coach, can you just talk about the game? A lot of missed opportunities down the stretch, it kind of looked like.
Yeah, I said to the guys, it's the same feeling for me, that we had at Richmond, where we played a terrific team. I mean, we played a team that beat North Carolina, for goodness sake. We played a terrific team. We had them beat. And the things that we had to do to finish it off to win the game, we didn't do. You can't do that against a good team. You just gotta. You're playing a good team. You can't give them opportunities. We didn't do all the little things, whatever it might have been. Was it a foul shot? Was it a rebound on their missed foul shot? Was it a loose ball here? Was it a turnover? Was it a bad shot? I think it was all the above. And if we're going to be a really good team, we got to eliminate those kinds of things.
Coach, it seems games are alternating where you're getting just very good performances out of your graduate transfers. How good can this team be when maybe the two of them put it together and you get somebody else chipping in there as well? Yeah,
I mean, it does seem kind of quirky that way, but thank goodness at least one of them's playing good every other night. But it's we got to get more from other people too. They're going to be noticed because they've shown that they can score some points, but we need for the other guys to pitch in there too and do what they can do.
That's a great opponent to really learn from as your team progresses this year. They're very hard to defend. Did you see some things from your team that you can
I said this before the game to the team. The 6 games that we've played, we've seen everything. We've seen zones and presses and man-to-man defense and different kinds of man-to-man defense. We've seen fast break teams. We've seen set-up teams. We've seen matchup zones. We've seen everything. And so, playing these 6 teams has really, prepared us for a lot of the teams we're going to see and styles we're going to see down the road.
Stephen Wacconi may have had the best game of his career tonight. 16 points, 10 rebounds. Why was he so effective?
Well, he's just a hard worker. He's a scrappy guy, and he's relentless. It's a word that we've used before for our guys. We've asked them to be relentless. We've talked about that term before, and really, with Stephen, and rebounding the basketball in particular, he's relentless. And I'd like to see some other guys get that quality about them, to be a relentless defender or relentless, like Stephen. Let's be a relentless something. It's a good thing to be.
Belmont really shot the ball extremely well, and they were unselfish at times. The extra pass, things like that. Defensively, why do you think you weren't able to contain them at times, especially from 3?
Well, they're hard. I mean, they're hard guys. They got a lot. It's not one guy. Like you said, they all shoot it. They all share it. They share the game as good as anybody you play. And, they don't make mistakes. And like right at the end there, we had poor Dion. I felt bad for Dion, but 3-point game. He was naked. I mean, he could have had a cup of coffee before he took that shot, and unfortunately, it rimmed out. Go down the other end. They had a very similar shot. They knocked it down. So it's a big 6-point swing right there.
Dion Nesmith got into some early foul trouble. He had to come out. That's not the first time that's happened this season. So how did that change things up for like 15 minutes in that first half?
Well, it's without him on the floor, we struggle. We struggle without him on the floor. So.
What have you seen from this team in the first couple of weeks, or learned about them so far? You talked about the different styles you've seen. What's your sense right now over these 2 weeks of how the team has progressed?
Well, it's a great bunch of guys. They work extremely hard. They want to please you. I love being with this team. I can't wait to get with them again. I love being with this team. And like I said, I just said to them, my heart's broken for these guys that we weren't able to win this game tonight. By the same time, we didn't deserve to win it. We had our chances, and we could have won, but we didn't deserve it. I said that to them. You got to earn it. You got to deserve it. Nobody's going to give you anything just because you're a great bunch of guys. You got to earn it. So, we got to get to. I said we're close. We got to decide we don't want to be close.
Thank you, Coach.